Hello my pretties and welcome to Crochetober. I thank you all so very much for coming to my spooky crypt today, for joining me. Have you ever started Crochetober, said you were going to come back that evening for a video, then realized it's been a whole entire week since you said hello? Why, hello. That's me currently. I told you all the other day I made a video of all 3 children, and then I was going to make one for my hubby and myself and bring that to you all. Haven't. There you are. We're all the way back around to where it's Squirrely Dance Day again. So, well, hello. How are you all doing? As most of you know, you probably watch these especially, I entered a craft fair this coming Saturday and one next Saturday. So I've been working on things for that. I kind of hit a wall doing a video every day and all of those things. Had a couple of you tell me that I'm doing too much. You are correct. Thank you. Yes. Yes. So, anywho, yeah, and I had a couple of you tell me, like, you know, or well, 'twas mentioned that Crochetober doesn't necessarily have to end on October 31st. If something happens and I bring them to y'all a day or two later, everyone will probably understand. And so thank you guys. I'm going to try very hard to just do this, still do like intros. I think we're going to do all the intros together, tell you everyone's like activity, movie, song, because they still still put their effort into it. We still are doing the things. And then like end with outros. I think that's the plan. So, had a whole week to come up with a costume. Didn't do that one either, so I just used my super hip blue lipstick. That's kinda smudging now, but we're just gonna set like this. Tried for a spider web, didn't work. Tried for a spider again. Again, like I said last time, my whole 4 seconds worth of effort there really paid off. Granny D said last time she really appreciated my 4 seconds, so why thank you, sweetie, I appreciate it very much. So, right. Mercy. Okay. So, rocking the Crochetober shirt. This is my Crochetober shirt. I wore this the other day and a few people checked it out. I was just like, heck yeah, like Crochetober. So that was pretty cool. And we went to our little local town fair or whatever we're calling it. Anywho. So, honestly, all this is kind of irrelevant. I probably wouldn't even have done this, but I want to show off my beautiful friends' work because y'all have been sending your things in still. They're absolutely amazing. As I mentioned, some of you are already finished, some of you have already sent them in for donations, some of you are still working on things, some of you have just started things. Either way, you all are participating. And I haven't shown your work, so we're doing this. I, just so all of you know, because I have, well, everyone pretty much, you know, like, sends a little message with their picture, all those things. I'm going to talk about your goodies in Crochet and Tell. I'm going to show the Crochetober blankets and, like, the progress of them. I thought that would be kind of fun, like, throughout the month, like, the ones that I got, like, as they went, and as people added things to it, and as people tell me where they sent them, and all of those things. So, yes, I thought that would be cool to add. Plus, I have several other things for Crochet and Tell. So, yeah. Alright. Let's get back to creepy. So, you may notice, not a lot, but a couple Halloween decorations are missing. It's kind of bare. I said I get to decorate my booth, so I've taken a couple things. I'm going to take this stitching right here, this behind this thing. I'll knock everything over. Some stitching ain't easy. Painting for my beautiful friend Rebecca. Her sister painted that for me. Please don't fall. Thank you. It's gotta fall, isn't it? No, you're gonna fall. Look at that. Tricked me. Haha. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Okay, so... Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna take that and set it up. Hubby has, like, something he's made, like, kind of signage for the craft thing. Anyway, all that's irrelevant. Just, there may be some things missing in the background is all that I'm really saying, and I don't really know why. There are the spider lights. I took those down because I'm taking those because I have a really fun idea with those. Very stoked about that one. So I'm going to do, I'm just keep, my brain is stuck on craft fair, so I'm sorry. It's like a laser beam. It's a laser. Right, anyway. Austin Powers. But yeah. I want to do sort of table set up and all that, and like do a mock of how it's gonna be, you know, like a pretend. Let's just pretend. And so I want to bring you all with me when I do that, and so you guys will get to see it. Plus the day of, I hope to kind of do like a vloggy type deal. We'll see how that goes. I'll take you all along and like through the day and see what happens. So anyway, once again, back to the creepy. I keep interrupting creepy for nonsense. Craft fair who? 'Tis Crochetober here, you know? Okay. So I'm gonna do our intros all at once. Sounds crazy, I know, but they're all really, really cool fun facts, and I don't want to skimp out on them. I don't want to break them all up into days like I would have normally done. I feel like we can just do like a whole bunch of fun facts, talk about our family thing, show y'all some projects, do some outros, and some really cool pictures, which is the main point of all of this. Alright, cool. So, the holiday was not called All Hallows Eve until 1556. Which is kind of wild, because I feel like All Hallows Eve would have been before that time, or thing, but... Alright. This one's pretty wild. In Alabama, wearing a nun or priest costume for Halloween is illegal. So does that mean that any other time that you can wear it? This was where my brain went immediately. It was like, during that, you can't, but then, so, you know what I mean? So every other day, can you dress up as a nun, just not Halloween? Alabama. Folks, let me know. Okay. Another one, it's a little bit wild. Walnut Creek, California prohibits Halloween masks without permits. To go down to your local city hall, I guess, and get you a permit for a Halloween mask. Okay. This one was pretty wild too. There are a few pretty cool ones. I'm just gonna, you know. Alright, anyway. Originally, the film Halloween was going to be called Babysitter Murders, which I don't feel like is nearly as effective as like Halloween. But yes, Babysitter Murders. So, anyway, which I mean, spoiler, you know what I mean? Yeah, alright. Just kidding. Alright. According to Scottish folklore, Scottish girls used to hang wet bed sheets in front of a fire with hope that the face of their future husband would appear in the sheets. Also in hopes that they didn't burn down the house, I feel like, but yes. I don't know, it's kind of like the throwing the apples. We had one earlier in the month where like you take apple peels and throw them back behind you. Like, I don't know. You try to find your man, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. But hang a wet bed sheet in front of a fire in hopes that their face would appear. I'm just going to be honest. If Derek's face appeared in a wet bed sheet, it freaked me out. I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure that would. Yeah. Okay. Alright. In 1962, this one was... They're fun. They're fun facts. Alright, yeah. It makes sense. Alright, anyway. In 1962, the UK banned the song Monster Mash because they thought that the lyrics were too morbid. Just for that 1 year, apparently. In 61 and in 63 you could play it. But in 1962, not here. Okay. This one, though. Silly String Debate is back with more info. If you guys remember a few days ago, I don't know when it was, a week or ish, more than that, I guess. One of our fun facts is that silly string is illegal in California. I don't remember if it was just in I think it was just in like LA or something like that. I should have looked. Because this doesn't say like exactly whatever, and I just read part of it because I was excited to read it and I didn't write it down. I think it may have been LA. I don't know. Anyway, somewhere silly string is illegal on Halloween. And I had mentioned we should all get together and get some silly string, and I feel like that would be fun. I had someone who was with me, one of my little rebellious friends, say that they were all about going and thought that was a good plan. Planning on doing it. Going, JK, but planning on going on Halloween. And I said Viva la Resistance because I feel like, what the heck, it's silly string. Then I found out the reason why. It's also silly that they banned it, but here we go. Alright, the reason why you can't have silly string is, back in 2004, people bought a bunch of silly string from vendors on the street and made such a mess that the city passed a law banning the use or selling a silly string from 12:01 a.m. This is very important. 12:01 a.m. on October 31st to 12 p.m. on November 1st. So until noon the next day. But 12:01, I feel like that means that you have 1 minute to just go ham with your silly string. And if we all get together and for that 1 minute just go ham with the silly string, and at 12:01 just stop. Did we really break any laws? You know what I mean? Just saying. Alright, but anyway, yes. Viva la Resistance. Alright, so anyway. I just think that one's so funny they banned silly string. It's just that day. Like I said, that's the whole whatever. Just that day. But yeah, it's until noon the next day, so not putting up with your mess. And I thought it was kind of wild that it wasn't the day before, because we also discussed that like a bunch of places had like Hell Night and things like that where the night before they do things. So the night before is also an option. The whole day, and then that minute into Halloween, and then stop. Okay. Just kidding. Just all alleged. Don't do it. Alright, thank you. Don't. If you do, you didn't hear it here. Alright, cool. Alright. This is a particularly fun fact. From about 1905 to 1920, people would send Halloween postcards to one another, much like we send Christmas cards today. Just saying. They got Halloween cards. But yeah, I thought that one was really cool. They send Halloween postcards to one another. I feel like we should pick that one back up. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh gosh. That was the one for tomorrow. The Halloween whatever one. So we'll just have an extra one. I went all the way to the 20s. So, whoops. Okay, that's alright. We're just going to pretend like that wasn't a thing. Cool. Alright. So then, to our plans. Oh, it's a gnome avalanche. My goodness. I don't know why that put Bruce Valanche in my head for some reason, but it did. Oh gosh. In case you were wondering, yes. Yes, I do worry about my brain. Alright, cool. So anyway. Alright. I don't know how Gnome Valanche put Bruce Valanche. We'll worry about that later. Alright, cool. So, if you all know, you know. there are 5 of us. We each have an evening where we do something fun. We plan an activity, golly, knock everything over. An activity, a movie, and we have a song. Sometimes I show projects, sometimes I don't. I'm just going to be as real Rhonda as I can possibly be with everyone, because it's who I am with y'all. It is what it is. I have a blanket. We're adding colors too. At this point, I feel like all of you know. You know what I mean? Anyway. Oh gosh. Yarn avalanche. That's the other thing. The crafting caravan is a mess right now, and it's like, because it was really pretty, and then I started getting the things for the craft fair. It's crazy over there. Alright. Anyway. It's like I got, well, that's to show y'all in a minute, but it's like I just have stuff that is for the craft fair, because this is Derek's, and I'm hoping that he's willing to wear this to the craft fair, because perhaps I'll get an order or two, but I'm going to show you guys that because it goes with Halloween stuff. But just so many things in here that I plan on like packing and putting. It's just, so this is why it all goes in together, I guess. I haven't added anything to this blanket since I showed y'all last. So this is our Crochetober blanket. This is the color I left off with last time, which was my color. I have a purple, a turquoise, and another purple to add to it. All those are in here. I still have the rest of this yellow to add to it. Have it. I am hoping that Sunday, that's what I feel like doing. Cross your fingers. Cool, thank you. But I've been working on things for craft fair, so it is what it is. So nobody picked a color. Just going to tell you all that because it seemed kind of silly. So that's my plan Sunday. I just have like a hangout movie, whatever day. Get those colors, get caught up. Hopefully make a video for you all. And then, yeah, prep for more craft fair, I guess. So, but anyway. So yeah, the blanket's just exactly like it was, so. Okay. Now you know? Alright. So, the 19th is when we're going all the way back to, which would have been Derek's day. So for his activity, he wanted to carve pumpkins. We got the pumpkins. We have yet to carve them. Perhaps this evening we will carve them, because that sounds like fun. But yes, carve pumpkins. For his song, or for his movie, I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street 4. If you've been here, you're noticing a theme. His movies so far have been Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Don't know if you know the colors of this, but perhaps we have a fan. Alright, cool. So, anywho, his songs, he just now sent me his songs. I can't look, and I thought I could look and do it. I'll be right back with his songs. One's Pink Floyd. Alright. Okay. For his song, and these are all in a playlist down below. I don't know if anyone's even into it or not. We've listened to it a few times. It's been pretty fun. Anyway, his song is Welcome to the Machine by Pink Floyd. Why not? Let's just show his thingy real quick. So I made this. This is, the hood is a pattern by the Green Marble here on YouTube. I will link that down below. Actually, she does the whole hoodie. I did my own color thing. That's what I do. Anyway, it's a Freddy Krueger hoodie. I made this, showed this last year for Crochetober, but so I'm hoping that my hubby will rock this. I don't know why he wouldn't. He loves this thing. But anyway, have him wear this to the craft fair and maybe get a couple of orders. I have like a little sign that's like, do custom orders, like coloring. Not like, you know, if you want like a donkey blanket, and probably not your girl, you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, this is it. I can't get it all in here, but 'tis a hoodie. Ta-da! So yeah. But yeah, like I said, I brought that in here. It was packed in some of my yarn stuff. Well, actually, like I said, we had the, my goodness, gnome party. We had, you know, the yarn in our room were all together, and so that just got thrown in with some yarn, and so found it with the Halloween blankets that I'm putting in the craft fair. So I was like, hey, we'll wear this. Thanks. So, okay. So that is, the next day was my day, and I want to go to a haunted house. So, thinking that Saturday's going to be insane. Perhaps Sunday we go. If not, I mean Friday. I guess we could go Friday. Yeah, we could go Friday. Anyway, sometime this weekend. It's a craft fair Saturday. After, I mentioned after the craft fair they're doing a trunk or treat. We are all so excited. We are country kids. We do not get to hand out candy. It's the little things. We're so excited about handing out candy. We had one house that we could hand out candy at. When Derek and I, and Squirrely Dan was a wee little child before he wanted to trick or treat. Or well, knew much about, you know, trick or treating. He couldn't really eat a Snickers. He was 10 days old. So, you know, it is what it is. I mentioned the other day was his birthday, so yeah, he was 10 whole days old. He's not much on candy. And so we handed out candy that year because we lived in town, except we lived on kind of a busy street. We had one little family come up to the house for candy. We were so excited, and Derek and I were both like, yes! Did you see that? We got to hand out candy. So we're all 5 of us were stoked about decorating the car and making it cool and handing out candy, and I don't know, maybe like we're talking about how fun would it be to have dry ice and just like a whole, just because like make up for all of the years we didn't get to hand out candy because we live in the country. So anyway, but after that, maybe haunted house if I'm not too exhausted. If it's a hayride, I'm down because I can fall asleep on Derek if I need to. So alright, cool. That was my activity. For my movie, the TV show Twilight Zone. I love the Twilight Zone, always have. So Twilight Zone, and then also there's a movie on Netflix called In the Tall Grass that looked pretty interesting. I've never have I ever watched it, but it looked pretty interesting. Alright. Anyway, but yes, In the Tall Grass. So I'll let y'all know. My song is Paper Girl by July Talk. July Talk is one of my very favorite bands. I've introduced them to you all before, and they've made a couple new fans through y'all, which is wicked awesome. But yeah, Paper Girl, July Talk. So the next day was Squirrely Dance Day. We just got scooch on through. For activity, game night. I don't know what. We had a board game night the other day, so I mean, I don't know if he wants to count that or if he wants to play video games. We'll see. Movie Paranorman, and his song is Warm Drink by the band Clutch. Again, if y'all at all like a variety in your music, may I suggest checking Clutch out. They are one of our favorites. We saw them in concert. It was one of those like, what is this? And it was just next level, and the kids love them. So yes. Alright, for Finn's Day, for his activity, he wants us all to dress up in our favorite outfit. I love that. Just like, you know, be cute, do you. So we're gonna like dress up, have like a whole fun thing. His movie is Talladega Nights. Which I'm all about. It's a good, like, I think he was ready for something not spooky, just like something like, you know what, we're gonna giggle for a bit. So I think that's why, I don't know if that's why I picked it, but I'm all about it. His song is The Man Who Sold the World. Pretty sure Nirvana version, not Bowie, I'm pretty sure Nirvana. But yeah, The Man Who Sold the World. Such a good one. Alright, the next day, it's Miss B's day. We're going to do this evening, I know for sure. I'm excited. So for her activity, she's going to do a painting class. She did this last, I guess it wasn't Crochetober. It may have been. I don't know. From one of her family blankets, one of her activities was a painting class, and she did a phenomenal job. Stood up there and taught us how to paint a Patrick on a seahorse, like Patrick Star from SpongeBob, on a seahorse, and it was so much fun. So she wanted to do that again, except I'm pretty sure we're doing something creepy this time. I don't know, but so painting class with Miss B. Her movie is The Lost Boys. She's mine. What can I say? And her song is No Spilled Blood by Oingo Boingo, because she is her father and I's. What can we say? She's just that hip. Alright, so show y'all a couple more projects and then we'll go on through the things because it's probably getting a little boring. Alright, people. Everyone is just ready for Halloween. Okay, so also for the craft fair, I made several octopi. I feel like that's probably gonna be a pretty big one, just like small amigurumis and such. But I wanted to make, because it's before Halloween, I have some like regular colored ones. I'm gonna come on here and do like a, I don't know, what's in my booth thing or whatever, and you guys will see all of my makes, but these are two of them. I wanted to make, since it's right before Halloween, I thought like a creepy octopus is a fun time, and so he has creepy red eyes. And let's see, I made him with I Love This Yarn Chunky in the colorway Black Marble, and I made 3 or 4 of these, and I would like to make more. Also, I may make a hat with my other skein. I'm not sure. I only got 2 of those. They were from the Hobby Lobby clearance. But yes, this dude, and then I made this dude with the black chenille from, what's it called? Dollar Tree. Anyway, also creepy red eyes. So yes. So the octopi, put them right here, so I'm put them back in my bucket, so I'm afraid I'm gonna get them lost with his shirt and the stuff that is currently happening in the crafting caravan. It's crazy in here right now. Also, I got ideas from you all of what to make, and thank you guys so very much. Several of those were earwarmers, and I was like, yes, that's a good one. I looked at a couple different patterns and tried like a couple different tutorials and kept like ripping things, and finally I went to Crystal A Bag a Day. I will link the pattern down below. It's just like an easy head warmer, and it's just 2 double crochet to get you to, I mean, it's insanely easy. I'll link it below. It's not my pattern to tell y'all how to do it. This one is Loops and Threads Impeccable. I don't remember the colorway, but they were so easy and so fun, and I'm gonna make a few of them. I think I'm gonna make some Christmas colored ones too. And then this is Big Twist Burnt Orange. But yes, super duper simple, really fun pattern. So thank you guys for telling me about earwarmers. So I'm working on some different ones. So I'm just showing y'all yarny goodness pretty much. But yeah, I have other ones I'm making. I have some with bulky yarn that I'm making that I feel like would be kind of nice. So get your ears all nice and toasty. I have one more something I want to show y'all, but oh gosh, secret time, spoilers. Anyway, I'm gonna give it just a second. All right, cool. Where were we? Derek didn't send me another song. You know what? I'm gonna have to just add his song, because it is what it is. I already picked it first. He sent me his songs just a second ago. They were Pink Floyd, Welcome to the Machine, and then the one that I picked for tomorrow, if we're doing this, because like I said, we're on Derek's day, the day after that is my day, and I picked The Trial by Pink Floyd, and that was his other song that he picked, and so I'm gonna have to we'll get together and figure out a cool song together, and that'll be in the playlist. Once again, I don't know if anyone even cares, but I thought it was kind of cool to, like, the days right next to each other, we both picked The Trial by Pink Floyd, because that song, whenever like the little crazy toys in the attic, like, it used to creep me out so much. So yes, it's very creepy. I don't know, it's a good one. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, we're on Derek's evening. For his movie, y'all want to take any guesses? Oh, wait. Correct! Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Good times. So yeah. He changes it up. He has one more evening and he changes it up. So, edge of your seat, anyone. He's like, after the 5th one, they all fall off. I'm like, well, okay, there you go. So yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. The next evening is my evening. I want to do a cookie decorating contest and board games. I almost picked this up last night and I didn't because they have the ones at Walmart and that's what they are. They're just like sugar cookies with sprinkles and whatever, and I think that would be so much fun. And so perhaps here in a minute we'll go to Walmart and get that, or we have to go down tomorrow, so perhaps tomorrow morning I'll go and do that and we can do that tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, cookie decorating contests and board games. My movie is one of my favorites. Watch this all year long. Rocky Horror Picture Show. My main man, Dr. Frank Furter. Love that one. Love that one. So, and then the song is The Trial by Pink Floyd. Let's see. And then today, ta-da, we made it. Alright. Squirrely Dance Day. Oh my goodness, y'all. For his activity, he wants to have a craft night. I think that's a good one considering it's what Mom's doing, is crafting. I think you planned that one out perfectly. But she's making things. And keep touching this. Good job. I need to remember that whenever I dress up Saturday. Don't touch my face. Anyway, don't touch your face anyway because, you know, like, you're on people. But also, messing up your look. Stop it. Okay. But yeah, they're all making things for the fair. So I think that's perfect that he wants to have craft night. Everyone has a plan. So, alright. Movie, Ghostbusters, and his song is Destruction Overdrive by Black Label Society. Speaking of Clutch, if you have not, may I suggest, also like July Talk, just checking out a band if you want. We've seen them 5 times in concert. Would go back. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Alright, cool. So I'm going to list all of those down below. My last pattern I'm going to show y'all before we do outros. This is an insanely long video. Thank you all so much for being a part of it. I appreciate you guys for waiting. You're amazing. I'm going to put my hair and my lipstick, apparently. Put everyone's pictures at the end, like I said, which is the main point, and I'm so stoked about that. I can't just thank you guys so much for getting in on the fun. Beautiful Melody, Amelia's Cozy Crochet, you got on in on the fun. Crochetober. Alright. This, my friends, is my hat that I made for my beautiful friend's pattern. This is the Vivid Dreams hat by, you guessed it, Miss Jen. It's Cinnamon Stitches. Let's check it out. Woo-hoo. Okay. This is the one that I said that I made, and I'm not sure if it's going to fit the girl I made it for. I saw her earlier. I was kind of bummed that I didn't have the hat. But at the same time, I don't know if it's going to fit her. So, it's like maybe I should make 2 hats and then just like ask her. Anyway, I'm going to see if it fits her before the craft fair, because if not, it's going in the craft fair. So, alright. I lost the yarn. There it is. So, like I said, this is Miss Jen's Vivid Dreams hat. She used the Vivid yarn from Premiere. I used Yarn Bee Glowing in the color Farmer's Market. And I love this part. The rest of it's a little wild, so I don't know. But okay, I'll show y'all and then we'll discuss. Okay. So, alright. On the beautiful friend, on her hat, she did this part in orange and then used this part, and it's the Vivid yarn. She's made several hats at this point, but this was solid. And so when I'm watching her tutorial, I love watching her tutorials because I can just like crochet along with her, like as she talks, and it's like we're hanging out visiting. So I was telling Derek, I'm like, I love watching hers. They're so relaxing. It's ridiculous, but I'm like right there with her and have the project done about the time I watch the thing. It seems like, I mean, you know, sometimes it takes me longer, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's pretty much by the time I watch the tutorial, you do phenomenal, and I love you, Oodles. Alright, so yeah, she used solid. This changed so quickly. I thought this would be way cool for the band or the brim, and so that's what I did. Just used this, and then it goes up into here, and I like the way that the yarn came out. It's also real wild. It's kind of circusy, kind of almost to me. I don't know. It's pretty wild. This though, I love how that yarn did this. So I thought about just making the girl I was gonna make this for a single crochet back loop hat, and then putting this one in the craft fair, but I am making more of this hat and different yarn obviously for the craft fair because this is such a cool pattern. It worked up so fast. I love it. So yes, and I used my tape measure in my hubby's head. I think it'll fit her. So I don't know. Bee thinks that she'll like it. Hubby thinks it's a little wild. Let me know what y'all think. I know you don't know who I'm giving it to. She's very much like me. She's not afraid of color and just a funky outfit and a really cool hair time. She's a pretty hip chick. So, right. Anyway, but yeah, I love it so much. So, thank you, Jen, for your super awesome pattern for always, because you rock and stuff. So, yeah, so I'm going to make a couple more. I mean, you know, you like to be like, I'm gonna have like 15 of these. That's not gonna happen, so I'd like to have a couple more by the time this craft fair, if nothing else. Hey y'all, there's next week or whenever, right? So, but yeah, let's end it with this. Okay, cool. So yeah, we have several days to make up, but we've also done several of the things, like movie-wise and activity-wise, so technically we can count a lot of those things. So, that's cool too. Here for a craft night though, perhaps cookie baking and just fun things. So alright, perhaps we'll wear really cool outfits while we do that. Wear our favorite outfit. I like that one was cute. Okay. So I'm going to do our outros all in a row. The last one's extra creepy, as it should be. Alright. So, for Halloween, I'm going as that feeling you get at the store. Oh, sorry. Alright. This one's good. I'm gonna read it and y'all are gonna be like, yes. Okay. Oh, gosh. Time out. Excuse me. Well. Okay. You good? I think I'm good. Alright. Have a little conversation there with myself. Mercy. Alright. So this one. Oh, it's too funny. Rob Delaney. For Halloween, I'm going as that feeling you get at a store when you try to refold a sweater properly and put it back on the shelf. Like, you know that feeling where you get it and you look at it and then you're like, oh, gosh, I'm never going to get the arms and the whole, but yes. So good. So for Halloween, I'm going as that feeling you get at a store when you try to refold a sweater properly and put it back on the shelf. Alright. This one. I feel like we're friends, even though I don't even know her. I feel like she would be a really hip person to hang out with. Anna Kendrick. Okay. How many girls are telling themselves right now, damn it, Becky, learn your lesson. Even on Halloween, glitter is never worth it. Well, even on Halloween, you're still going to have it next Halloween. Glitter's never, ever worth it. Don't do it. Don't have it in an outfit. Don't do it. I love it, though. Yeah. How many girls are telling themselves right now, damn it, Becky, learn your lesson. Even on Halloween, glitter is never worth it. Tim Burton. Every day is Halloween, isn't it? For some of us. You dang right, Mr. Burton. You dang right. Every day is Halloween. Okay. Wednesday, Adams. I'll stop wearing black when they make a darker color. Let's see. For the movie, right? Dr. Frankenfurter, Rocky Horror Picture. It's not easy. It's not easy having a good time. Even smiling makes my face ache. Oh, I love him. Tim Curry, though. I feel like everyone knows I love Tim Curry deep down in my bones. Yes. It's not easy having a good time. Even smiling makes my face ache. That's a terrible impression, but I tried. Alright. Michael Scott. Going right to the office, just jumping all around. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Alright. Not superstitious, just slightly stitious. Okay. And this one, which is in the intro to this, which is like from a lot of people I know's hearts. I feel like you'd feel it like deep down in your heart. I've been ready for Halloween since last Halloween. I feel that. Our last one for today, anyway. Which is also, it's a bit dark, but I have a dark sense of humor, but it's very true. Halloween is by far the safest day to kill a person and leave them in a chair on your front porch. Facts are facts, people. You can't deny it. I mean, who's gonna say anything, you know? So yeah, by far the safest day. Alright, so there you go. I'm sorry for the insanely long one. Thank you all for putting up with the insanely long one. I have several photos. Thank you all for sending those in. Alright, so let's get creepy, shall we? So since Halloween is indeed the safest day to leave someone on your porch, may I suggest to you all, don't go in the woods.